pushing that body all over, just like an album cover. Oh, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. Just what I want, and I got it, I got it, I got it. Just what you need, like baby. You can have this now and later. I'll take mine like yesterday. Spend that record DJ, so I can get back to my baby. Oh, it's time to rewind. Oh, turn the pages of my life. It's time to rewind.
We had the ups and downs, I miss what we got. Round and round, just cruising the block. Time passed so fast, we don't check the clock. To the hip, to the hop, non-stop. I'm just chilling the millin'. You wanna go to a party and throw your hand in the ceiling. Never revealing your feeling, but I tell in your face. You wonder how I keep it out of back to my place. And we can take a stop by your favorite ice cream shop and get that chocolate vanilla with that cherry on top. We cool with ease, feel the breeze, smoke some trees. Used to wake up in the morning wearing my tees. Yeah, so where we at now? I'm taking it back now. I call a couple of times and you were like, not now. Can I call you later? But you hit me anyway. I wanna rock with you like my name was MJ.
Girl, close your eyes. Let the rhythm get into you. Don't try to fight it. There ain't nothing that you so baby, just keep on moving. Oh, gotta rock it, don't stop it. Gotta rock it, don't stop, no. The love that we've been through.
Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Yeah. Can I make you groove now? Yes, I can. So you can get this groove in the back of a can. Put the make it round the world when the holes in your hand. Popcorn World. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. There's no mystery. Let's make history with the five. All the songs 2 and 3. Add one more plus me and be the five. Yeah. We keep it on the floor. And the funk plus 4 and you got 5.
People, sometimes you gotta jump out there first and on your own. So good evening, everybody. The fellas are coming. They are on their way, but we're all scrambling in our prospective newsrooms because as the songs were playing, as we were counting down just a few seconds ago, we have breaking news that is significant breaking news, and that is that the Ravens have voided the Max Crosby deal. It is not going to happen. Max Crosby is not going to be a Raider. We are efforting right now to see what other information we can find. There is nothing right now, but it is crazy because it's happening in real time. And so one of our brothers, Chad Majors, has just arrived. Killer Cam is on the way. We didn't know we were going to start like this. We weren't going to start like this, but we're starting like this. So unfortunately to our family over there at Ole, this is horrible news for the owner. Because he thought he had got rid of his Max Crosby problem, and it turns out he has not. This is bananas. We're trying to find out what is happening, what has happening. The most logical reason that this is happening is probably because of a physical. It is probably happening because Max Crosby did not pass his physical, if I had to guess. Now, again, this is totally a guess. The official statement from the Ravens, and let me find that for you right now. I just read it, but let me find it again. The official statement from the Ravens was or is, or do they have an official statement? I saw something that looked official, so I don't know if that was the statement or not.
You are right. You're right. Looking at this, it says he didn't pass a physical.
Okay, so now where are you getting that from?
Bleacher Report. Let's see, the Athletic.
Okay, so it appears that Max Crosby, the Pro Bowl superstar defensive edge rusher, who was the most coveted. I think it's safe to say the most coveted defensive player that was in trade rumors and trade talks all the last few weeks. Many teams were after him. The Ravens got him and got him in the building, and he did not pass the physical. Now, that is not a small thing, because number one, it means that the Ravens are now going to have to pivot and pivot quickly. Number two, it means that the Raiders still have a Max Crosby problem. And how do you walk this back? So it is more likely that Max, there it is, hit my phone now. Okay, so Max Crosby did not pass his physical. Wow. And if those of you who do not understand what that really means, is that Max Crosby had a knee issue, and it appears that there are some things that concern the Ravens to the point where they were like, nah, son, y'all tried to pull one over on us. So Max Crosby not going to the Ravens. I turn to you, Chad, first. What are your in real-time thoughts to what's taking place for Max Crosby, and what do you think his future now is in not just the Raiders, but for the NFL as a whole?
This is shocking, man. First I thought maybe Jerry paid somebody to
Oh my
do something.
God.
To do something. I mean, that's first thought. I mean, you know, Jerry
Help us, God. This is always.
I thought Big Jerry came through.
Can we get to the real thoughts, please? I know you're trying to give yourself a minute to get your thoughts together. That's called stalling, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, I know he's had some rumblings of before the season or during the season end about him being hurt. So, I mean, we didn't hear anything.
I think that was really at the center of what was going on with the Raiders and him. He was saying, I feel fine. Everything's good. And the Raiders like, yeah, but you ain't playing. Like you can tell us whatever you want, but you're not playing. So now, I mean,
he's not a doctor, so the medical staff was right at this point. And I mean, it's because, like you said, he was like one of the number one, number two, targets. And now
I gotta say, from a defensive perspective, he was number one. I think from an offensive perspective, as we're going to get into in just a few minutes, ironically, with the Ravens and the Raiders, Tyler Linderbaum was probably number one, and his paycheck reflects that. But we'll get into that in a second. But this is fascinating and extremely controversial, because all season long, especially in the second half of the season, all you heard was the Raiders and Max Crosby are not getting along because of the way they view, I guess, the knee injury or what he was going through from a physical perspective. He wanted to play the last 3 or 4 games of the season. The Raiders would not allow him to do so. They said, no, you need to sit out. You need to rest the knee. Your season's done. He was very belligerent about that. He was very upset about that. And so because he was upset about that, and because seemed to be a tremendous disconnect between the two, he was like, you know what? We can't mend this fence. We can't, we're not going to be able to walk this back from each other. So let's just part our separate ways. They get in the room, they discuss it. All these teams make their offers. The best offer that was on the table was the Ravens number one for this year and number one for next year. So they get 2 number ones. The Raiders are very pleased with that, because I'm sure that it's number ones are hard to come by. And so they were able to get 2 number ones, so they could draft in 2 slots 2 consecutive years in a row. They were extremely happy about that. It probably also helped to take some of the pressure off of some of the other things that they would like to do with their team. Helped open up other opportunities, except it didn't, because now the trade is not, it's void. the Ravens are packing. They have packed up Max Crosby and said, "I hope you didn't sell your house because you're not going to be living in Baltimore for the foreseeable future." Now, that is not to say that the Ravens can't revisit this if some things change in later on in the year. But if the injury is such that the Ravens caught it and it was so magnanimous that they were like, "Nah, we're not going to trade for you at all," then it brings up this question, Chad. Have we seen the last of Max Crosby on the football field?
Depending on the severity of the injury this year, I would assume he would probably try to get surgery and try to get back, and then they probably revisit once he's healthy. Because I think the relationship with the Raiders and him is fractured right now. I don't see him coming back from this, and if it's very serious, I don't know any 32 teams is going to have him pass a physical. And the Raiders probably knew he probably wasn't going to pass a physical, and they probably said, "Hey, we'll go ahead and trade you." And then boom, here we are.
Well, and that's where I'm going to disagree a little bit, but not in the way that you might think. I don't know if the Raiders knew or not, because I don't know what kind of communication the Raiders had with Max Crosby prior to this situation. And it could be that Max, at a certain point with all of this, had decided, "I'm not going to be talking to the Raiders. We have nothing to talk about. So they don't want me, I don't want them. So bump them." And so now they traded him because on the good faith of him saying, "My knee is fine, I'm okay, I can go on with my career, but I don't want to go on my career here." So then they trade him thinking that they got rid of their problem, they got a great deal. And turns out that's not the case. So now they have a real problem because they can't. I don't know how you walk this back. Now, let me ask you this question. If you're the Raiders, let's stay with the Raiders for a minute. Do you walk this back? Do you say, "Hey, man, let's figure this out"? Because we really didn't want to trade you in the first place, but we did it because, there was a situation. But now your name's out there with this thing. And rather than you being out there on your own trying to figure out how to make this better, why don't you come in the building and let's figure this out?
I mean, if he has an injury, it's tough to figure out because he's not going to be on the field if he can't play. So it's either sit out and then we'll try to trade partner for you and rehab whatever issue that you have if you don't need surgery, or you have to get surgery and then sit out anyway, and then we'll try to find a trade partner. Because, a lot of times these things are about money. So if it's an extension that he needs or something like that, then they're probably going to throw money at it. But if it's like something where he just wants to go, nobody's going to pass him with the physical if he has a hurt knee. So I don't know where you would go at that point.
Our brother Killer Cam just pulled up in the building. This is a shocker of shockers. Like this is not the show we were starting with, sir. This broke as we were giving the countdown. So can you give us your thoughts, sir? We thought Max Crosby was going to be a Raven. It turns out that ain't happening. So what are your thoughts to that? Can you hear us? Oh, you're muted. Killer. Yeah, you're muted. You're muted. Now you hear me now? There you go. We got you. There you go, brother.
Yeah. What's going on, fellas? What's up?
What's up, man? What's up, man?
What are your thoughts, man?
Well, if I know anything, Chad gonna have a smile on his face today. We know that for sure.
Well,
why you say that?
Oh wow!
I didn't do that. I ain't do it.
No, you didn't do that.
I ain't do it.
Our hands are clean. But to his statement, I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I don't think, because if you gonna get the available person as Hendrickson,
well, I want to hold on that because you're right. You're 1,000% correct about Trey Hendrickson. Just really, boy, if talk about one man's misfortune is another man's fortune.
Yeah.
Boy, this might work out for him. But well, I was trying to give Cam a minute. There he is. There he is.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
We got you, brother. We got
My
you.
bad, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what that was about.
See, Jerry don't like it when you talk about him like that, and so you got to be careful about what you say.
Got to be very careful. Only Cowboys fans can
Jerry's
talk about
always watching. He's always watching. What are your thoughts, bro?
On the Raiders?
Well, yeah. Well, right now we've been sticking with the Raiders and Ravens. We'll get to, the Raiders part of it. We'll get to the Ravens part, and also there is a player that we just mentioned is going to benefit tremendously from this situation.
Okay, so we're talking about the Ravens right now, or the Raiders?
Raiders.
The Raiders. Okay.
How do they bring this? How do they walk this back?
Okay. So we talking about the Crosby trade?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Listen, the Raiders got their number 1 pick. Then they got another pick. They're addressing needs.
No.
Max Crosby, that trade has been voided. It's over.
Huh?
Yes.
You weren't aware. See, guys, now y'all understand. We do this in real time. As we were, okay, so let me bring you up to speed.
What? Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait.
Yes.
April Fools is next month. Stop playing. Y'all play too much.
No.
Hey, shout out to Jesse and Olays.
Hey.
Jesse, text me if they playing. They playing around, Jesse.
Hey.
Text me and let me know they playing.
It's March Fools right now.
According to Adam Schefter, Garofalo, who else reported? Bleacher Report, The Athletic.
Yeah.
Diana Taurasi, not Diana Taurasi,
Diana Ross.
Diana Ross and Diana Taurasi. A lot of Dianas out there. Everybody is reporting that this trade has now been voided because Max Crosby did not pass his physical.
First of all, I don't know if y'all can see that. Shout out to Jesse and them right now.
Ole!
They're awesome. They got us
up in there. All right.
But they may be upset right now if what you're telling me is true.
They are fish grease hot right now. Because
I've been working all day. I hadn't even had my phone.
Well,
I don't know what's going on. This is breaking news. This is crazy.
It literally just happened. Like, I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
We were giving the countdown, and it was happening as the countdown was going.
Jesse and they're throwing plates right now.
Right. Chad's texting me like, no, Chad called me talking about, hey, man, you seeing this? I'm like, get your ass in the show. We ain't got time. We'll talk about this on the show. We got to do this in real time, sir. He's like, oh, I forgot. I just got old. I said, yes, this is real. This is happening.
Yeah,
so, yes, the Raiders will now take back Max Crosby. They lose the 2 picks. The Ravens are now having to scramble and figure out their plan B, which I guess we can now get into the Ravens side of this also. Just when you thought Hendrickson was possibly going to the Cowboys, that might not be true now.
No.
Because I would think Hendrickson moves to the top of the board, and the Ravens are in full pivot mode, and they're on the phone with him right now.
Okay, that's not true. That's fake news.
What you mean?
He is going to the Ravens. I'm reading it right now. It's fake news.
Where are you saying it's fake at?
I don't know. I'm trying to call y'all bluff to see if y'all messing with me.
No. That's not fake news.
No.
I don't know what to think right now.
I'm looking at Bleacher
because I was thinking like when this move first got made, I'm thinking, okay, Raiders, you got some more draft picks, you get to address a bunch of needs, you get to hit free agency. What?
And now Diana Rossini, I don't know why I call it Rossi, that's funny. Diana Rossini of The Athletic is saying that Trey Hendrickson's decision will come tomorrow. So, oh boy, this just got real fun.
Hey, this is better than NBA trade. This is
okay. So we got a lot to deal with in this situation. Okay,
this is awesome, bro.
So, does this mean now that Trey Hendrickson's decision is coming tomorrow?
Oh my God!
Probably in the morning.
It's going to be the Ravens, man.
I would think it's going to be the Ravens.
The Ravens or the Cowboys.
Cowboys still trying to get space to be able to sign him.
The Cowboys, right? The Cowboys don't have space. The Ravens can sign him right now.
Yeah,
I think the Cowboys could still sign him.
Yeah, but they got to move a lot of stuff tonight.
Okay.
They moving it. Bro.
I think Trey Hendrickson is going to be the beneficiary of this craziness. First of all, here's what I said before you came on the show, and I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. Remember when we was all saying why they can't get along? Max Crosby and the Raiders are arguing, and Max wants to come back and play, and he said, "No, the Raiders like, no, man, you're not ready, and he was like, I'm ready, my knee's fine, blah 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 blah. Turns out the Raiders might have been right.
He is not a doctor, so he would
clearly the Raiders were right. He's not ready. He was not ready, and so that is a significant thing because
I'm confused right now.
Max has got to figure out how to walk this back now. Because Max, right now, Max is a Raider.
He gave a whole goodbye video and everything.
Well, that's what you do, Chad. When you're leaving, you give up a goodbye. And he said, I gave it all I have. And it turns out he might have some more because he ain't going nowhere.
Oh, man. I hope he didn't sell his
This is wild. This is a wild moment in free agency. One that no one saw coming.
I think the Raiders could have known, though. I think the medical...
And I completely disagree.
I don't know, man.
I completely disagree. And the reason why I disagree is because when you have that much tension,
yes,
then you stop talking. You don't have to share. You stop sharing, you stop talking, and you stop trusting. And I think that's how this happened.
I'm with you.
Yeah. I think it's how this happened. So this is madness.
Wow.
Okay, so
no, it's worse than madness. But okay.
Okay, so what do they do, Cam? What do they do? What do the Raiders do now that they don't have the two number ones that they clearly were about to use? Well, no, they didn't even have to do that. They're still going to get Mendoza. That's still going to work. But now they still got a massive defensive problem.
Do they have 2 picks in the first round or 1? Let me see. Because they're gonna probably have to.
They have
on a
one,
defensive end, right?
They have 1.
Oh well, that's. I was thinking
for real, bro. Like seriously,
I was thinking.
Like I'm like,
unless they just don't take Mendoza and get the best defensive end that they have at this point.
At this point, they may have to take Mendoza.
Golly.
Well, they got to take Mendoza. Well, okay, so let's go in with the Raiders because the Raiders. It's not all doom and gloom if you're a Raiders fan. The Raiders took.
It's just close to it.
It doesn't feel great right now.
Kwame?
Huh?
Don't say. Hey, don't make that man mad.
Kwame?
Oh, yeah. Please please stay on Kwame's good side. We don't need no problems. Tyler Lindenbaum was taken by the Raiders, or not in a trade, but in free agency, which was a shocker to everybody because there were several other teams that everybody thought he was going to for sure, and it was none of those. It ended up being the Raiders. But it was the number that really threw everybody off. 3 years, $81 million, 60 of which is guaranteed. $60 million guaranteed for a center is crazy.
That means they valued him as the number 1 center.
No. That means they valued him as the number 1 player on their team. $60 million. That's quarterback money, man. That's quarterback money.
Yeah. I mean,
you pay your quarterback $50 a year, he getting 30, or he getting 20. But
I mean,
it's all guaranteed though.
It's a very important part, especially if you got a rookie coming in. You definitely want to have a good center. So.
I don't disagree with that part.
Yeah.
You know what I saw with this pick? What I saw when he did that?
Yeah.
I said this is Tom Brady saying you don't have to have a high drafted quarterback. You just got to get somebody to do the system because that's what he was. And what the in New England did for years, they didn't pay receivers, they didn't pay running backs, they paid linemen. They said we can make you stand upright, we will have a better chance than the next person. They didn't. That was the philosophy of New England. So maybe Tom is taking a page out of that book. Maybe.
So I'm gonna
excuse me. And with that, that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. Oh my God.
When you need so much.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Listen, your offensive line needs an anchor. Okay, so I understand that part. That's one of the reasons why we brought Jermaine back. You got to have guys that do the job at a high level. That and you got to have that. You can't function without a great offensive line. I'm looking at you, Cleveland. I'm looking at you, Cincinnati. I'm looking at you, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Absolutely, you are.
But that's a lot of money.
It is. It is.
Woo.
It is.
And now one thing I will agree with potentially agree with Tom Brady. I think Fernando Mendoza IQ wise could be good. I think the kid will understand football. I think he understands football. Now, whether or not what he does in his head will translate to what he can do on the field, I don't know. Because this is a different game. It's a different thing. You know, having guys that run the edge at 4-4 is and 4-3 is different than having guys that run the edge at 4-9 and 5 in the college game.
Well, he's going to have a good person in his ear to help him with that transition. And Tom Brady, who's seen it all and done it all. So if you want to have somebody in your ear to get some advice from, he's definitely got a good one.
Well, I agree with that. Tyler Lindenbaum is a solid center.
I'm talking about Tom Brady.
I'm talking about Tyler Lindenbaum.
I mean,
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, both of them, yes. Both of them.
But the one that's going to be on the field with him is Tyler Lindenbaum.
Yeah.
And I think Tyler Lindenbaum is going to be great for his game. But also, that doesn't mean they're going to have a great offensive line.
They need receivers as well.
Well, they need an offensive line, too. Like, they just have one great guy. But, like, Lamar had one great guy, and he had Tyler Lindenbaum. And there were still times when Lamar was on his back. He was on his back the most he's been in several seasons. This season. Now, some of that had to do with scheme. Some of that had to do with them not running the ball, which is crazy when you have, like, arguably the best back in the league on your team. But still, it's a catch-22. So this is a wild situation. I'm stunned by this whole circumstance. Other moves that the Raiders made, they signed Eric Stokes, a cornerback. They signed Jalen Naylor at wide receivers to $35 million. Good price for him.
I like that.
I do like that. They signed Kwity Paye, who has not lived up to the hype at all, but he was able to get $48 million out of the Raiders, so I guess that's something. The one that it makes it interesting to me, or the two that make it interesting to me, is that they signed Nakobe Dean, which is a great signing for 3 years, 36, and Quay Walker, 3 years, 40.5. Can somebody look up when the next collective bargain agreement is due in the NFL? The reason why I asked that question, because I'm curious why all these 3-year deals. And normally that typically signals that something is about to come up, like the CBA is about to come up. And so, the numbers are going to dramatically change in a couple of years. And so you don't want to get blocked. There you go. So, 2031, that doesn't track.
4 years if you count this year. So 5 years.
So that's interesting that they would all sign 3-year deals. Or maybe that's the Raiders trying to keep the money tighter and have more flexibility. I'm not sure why the 3-year deals, because they're all 3-year deals. But interesting. They thought they had rid themselves of the Max Crosby contract, and their cap number just dropped. So this is interesting.
The current agreement was ratified in 2020, and it runs out at the end of 2030.
Okay,
so that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go. Let's track this back a little bit, just on the business side, because this is very fascinating. They signed these deals on the strength of him not being there, because that's what cleared up the cap space.
Yeah.
They'll trade him. They just ain't gonna get as much now.
Well, they're not gonna trade him, but he can't pass the physical.
Well, he'll pass the physical eventually, and they'll trade him. Like that's going to happen. He's going to get better. He'll pass his physical, and they'll trade him.
I agree.
It's the same thing with the Lakers. They rescinded the trade, but then the guy turned around and got traded to Phoenix. Like he'll pass his physical, and he'll get traded. It may not be the best situation now.
But the part that you're leaving out is it changed the trades and it changed what they were able to do. Like you can't.
I don't think financially. I don't think financially because it was all about picks.
No, you can't void Max Crosby's contract.
I agree. You're going to trade him, and it's going to be like
to who? And when?
They're going to trade Max still. He's still going to be. Listen, it's teams out there that saying right now. The coaches say we'll take Max right now. Commandos that say we'll take Max. It's teams that's close that will take
those number ones. They'll be probably 2s and 3s now instead of number.
I don't think you're allowed to take a player, and somebody needs to look that up. I don't know if you're allowed to take a player if they can't pass the physical. I think that's in the CBA. I could be wrong, but I don't remember any player being traded in the knowledge of an injury. Or does that change, like you just said, Chad, what the compensation is when you make the trade? Now, but here's the thing that also makes it very interesting. If that's true and you changes the compensation, why didn't the Ravens take that option? Because we assume that he's going to get better. So then it makes you wonder, well, how bad is this need for real?
They can still trade him. They can still trade him if they don't pass their physical. It's up to the team that they're getting traded to. They can rescind the trade.
So then that makes you wonder how bad is this need? It must be bad.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is wow.
He's gonna get traded. He'll be traded in 2 weeks.
Yeah, but you saying that. I want to know how bad this knee is. Like, because the Ravens didn't hesitate. Like, they were about to literally sign him. Dude, that dude's probably in Baltimore right now. He was looking at houses. And now he's like headed back on a plane to Las Vegas.
This is good. Chad, I didn't even know this. This is great for y'all.
We don't want to bum need Max Crosby either.
His bum knee is better than anything on your defensive line right now.
That's true. Now that part's true.
Dang.
You can't even argue. That's bad when you can't argue. That's bad when you can't argue.
Golly, you got me. You got me.
You got an okay line now too, especially with the big dude in the middle. So I think y'all good.
This is fascinating. This is really fascinating.
That's crazy.
Okay, we will keep you posted on the breaking news of the show. Like, this is blowing all of our minds right now. But there were other moves that took place that we must discuss. And this one's going to hit close to home because the Colts decided to trade Michael Pittman. Did they trade him, or that's a trade, right? And then he immediately signed a 3-year, $59 million contract with the
Steelers.
The Steelers is crazy. That's so crazy to me that you would trade him inside the conference is insane. But what are your thoughts, Cam, as the resident Colts fan here? What are your thoughts about your boy? Who, by the way, I just assumed that's my fault because we know what happens when you assume. I just assumed that he was just gonna work that out. Have you heard why it didn't work out, Cam? And so what are your thoughts about losing him in free agency?
I'm definitely okay with losing him in free agency.
Okay.
Because we signed Alan Pierce. Because
Alex back.
He's the threat. He does what Michael Pittman does, but he can also, he's a deep threat. Matter of fact, I believe he led the league in catches over 20 yards last year.
He did.
So I'm definitely okay with that because the last thing I want to do is to sign Chase and Higgins, and then we can't fill the rest of our team.
You can't do anything else.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Plus, we got depth at the receiving core.
You do.
And we're going to feature, I our tight end. We're gonna feature him a little bit more next year. We still got Mo Alley Cox. We got Dowds. We got Goulin. Like we good. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about. I'm not worried. I don't want to pay that receiver $60 million.
Yeah.
You don't want to pay him.
No, because we got to re-sign Daniel Jones too. No, I don't want to do that.
Well, it looks like
And
Daniel
Jones. Yeah, but they're working. They're close. They're pretty close to a contract now, where Daniel going to be getting about $50 million a year.
Ooh.
He'll probably get about a 3-year deal for $50 million.
Golly.
But you got to. The cap is going up. Before he got hurt, he was leading the league in passing yards and touchdowns. You got to. Like, that's a no-brainer. Listen, what you don't want is Minnesota.
Yeah.
You don't want to trade.
No, nobody want that. Nobody
you
wants
don't let that guy walk. And then
but also, let me say this to you, having lived through it.
No, it's a different life. Though.
He just wasn't in the right system. That's all.
100%. Because in this life, he had an offensive line. Yeah, man.
He wasn't in the right system. That's all. Just chalk it up, man.
I'm tagging this time wise. I'm writing it down right now.
No. We could tag the entire season last year. There was no Daniel Jones talk while he was healthy because he was leading the league in passing yards.
I got
he
you.
Was up there. Matter of fact, he was the early favorite MVP candidate with his teammate.
Well, he was until he wasn't.
No, until he got hurt. Even when we lost those like 2 games.
Well, I'm talking about before he got the full injury.
Daniel Jones had one bad game this year. Where he threw like 3 picks.
But you were livid at that bad game.
Of course I was. We needed to win. Of course I was livid.
Okay.
Hey,
all right.
Remember Houston and Jacksonville? They didn't start off hot. So I saw what was happening. I saw they started winning. So of course I was livid.
Okay. I'm just saying I've lived through this. And okay.
I mean, think about it. A half a season was his best season he's had in his career.
And by the way, this is not his first ACL injury.
Mm-hmm.
This is his second. So if Daniel Jones would have finished the season out, let's just we don't do the if things, but let's just say if he would.
No, I like this. I like where you're going. I like where this is going.
If he would have finished the season out,
you have to pay him.
Got to.
You would possibly be having to pay him more. He was having a better season than Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. Try the price.
He was having a better season than the only person I think that
Jalen Hurts. You can throw a lot of names in there.
The only person that I think was having a better season than him was Dak.
The guy who won the MVP.
Was Dak and Stafford.
Yeah, was the guy who won the MVP.
So you was gonna have to pay him. You was gonna have to break the bread.
$50 million is
that's quarterback money. That's
quarterback money. I get it.
That's quarterback money.
What now?
I just got a news break too on my phone that it's halftime and Bam Adebayo got 43 points.
Yes, he's killing. He's acting a fool right now. I'm not sure what's going on.
The same day that
Angel Wilson must be in attendance.
The same day that Max Crosby got his trade rescinded.
You don't have to do that. That wasn't.
Asia Wilson must be in attendance or something.
Listen, show out for your boo.
Hey, I'm okay. I'm okay with what's going on. I'm okay with Alex Pierce. I'm okay with signing Daniel Jones at $50 million a season. I'm definitely okay with it. Again, Lloyd, you got to go back and see what the other quarterbacks are making right now.
No, the number I totally understand. That is, I don't even think the number is the problem for me. It's not really. I would personally, but see, the other problem is this: if you're the coach, where else are you going?
It was options out there. They didn't want to sign Daniel.
They didn't. Right. Well, there was one option.
Mac Jones.
It's Mac because Malik's gone. Malik came out the board quick.
I didn't want Malik no way. Good.
Okay. Now Kyler's still out there.
I like Kyler because I feel like we can put him in a good system with the running back. We can put him pistol football, whatever you want to call it.
I'm curious about that one because if you're the coach, why not do a Tua deal with Kyler? He got his money. Get him up on this 1.8, and let's put him on a revival tour. Like that makes sense to me.
They figured out they got their guy, so they going with the guy.
Davio Genius has his hand up. Okay, Davio, give us throw out your question and let it be a good one. Don't be coming with no BS. Like bring the heat, brother. This is a serious program we're talking about right now. Okay.
That's crazy.
I understand the number. I think I would have played it more so closer toward the because Daniel seemed to be okay with the well, they've already franchise tagged him. So
okay, let me give you the top 10 highest. Dak is getting 60.
Okay.
Josh Allen is getting 55.
Okay.
Joe Burrow's getting 55. Trevor Lawrence is getting 55. Jared Goff is getting 53.
Oh, that's Kwame.
What's up?
Brock Purdy is getting 53. Justin Herbert is getting 52. Lamar Jackson is getting 52.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts is getting 52.
Okay. I don't understand your point of this exercise.
Kyler Murray is getting 46. That's where it drops. So I'm just saying, of all those quarterbacks I just named, only like 3 of them had a better season than Daniel Jones. I mean, that part wasn't no fluke. He made the plays. He made the passes, the decisions. Like, we had dumb stuff that we did as a team while we was losing games. But once he went down with the injury, shit, people put 8 in the box.
So you think he's going to be healthy for 3 years straight, who has never been healthy for 3 years straight? Ever.
Different offensive line, though.
Go back on the list.
Hold on. No. I got to address Chad. Hold on, I got to address Chad. Right. And he still got hurt. The offensive line didn't matter.
Okay. Go back on the list. Okay. Go back on that list of all the people I just named.
Cam,
how many times have Lamar Jackson been hurt the last 3 years? How many times have Lamar Jackson been hurt the last 3 years? 3 years.
Listen, 100%. That's why I wouldn't let Tyler. That's why I wouldn't have let Tyler Linderbaum get out the building.
So all of them have been hurt anyway. Like, so you can't base the contract off injuries. I mean, you can't base it off of that. All the top tier quarterbacks have been hurt. Tua is making more money. He's been hurt. Let me go back on the list again. Let me see. Let me see who has not been hurt.
You got a point there. You got a point there.
Let me look at the list and see who has not been hurt.
Kwame, while he's going through whatever he's going through, please give us your thoughts on your boy coming back to y'all, the Raiders. We'd love to hear your Max Crosby thoughts, sir. Just let us know what your thoughts are. We're curious. I'm very curious to see what you're thinking out here.
Dak been hurt. Joe Burrow been hurt. Trevor Lawrence been hurt. Jordan Love been hurt. Tua's been hurt. Brock Purdy's been hurt. Justin Herbert's been hurt. Lamar Jackson's been hurt. Kyler Murray's been hurt. Deshaun Watson's been hurt. Kirk Cousins been hurt. Patrick Mahomes been hurt. All these guys been hurt. Only Josh Allen and Jared Goff. So I can't base it off.
I'm gonna play your game. You want to play this game? You like to call out names and just leave.
No. What I'm saying
without context. No. I'm gonna play the game with you. Read out the names again.
Lord.
Read out the names again. One time.
KD just got paid and he played 30
I
games.
feel you. Read out the names again and let's play the game one more time. But go slow this time so I can keep up.
Dak Prescott. No, he's not better than Dak.
Now he know it. See, you know why he did with that? He led with Dak because he knows
Dak is the number one. Dak is number one.
Dak is number one. Okay. Dak.
You know how I play in the NFL.
I saw you. Listen. We can't talk about stupidity. We're not gonna talk about stupidity. So let's keep going.
Dak, $60 million. He's number one.
Okay.
Josh Allen is number two.
Several AFC Championship games. Okay, keep going.
Joe Burrow.
A Super Bowl and several AFC Championship games. Let's keep going.
A Super Bowl what? Appearance?
Appearance, right? Appearance.
Okay, appearance.
Yeah, appearance.
Trevor Lawrence.
Okay, that would track. I'm trying to see. I'm gonna
go. Hey, and I'm gonna go sideways on your note too.
You got to.
Jordan Love. I got the perfect thing for this. Jordan Love.
Okay, I stalled that one out.
Playoffs.
They got about the same career.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll stall that one out. I agree with you.
Jared Goff.
NFC Championship?
No.
Yeah.
When?
Wasn't it last year? Didn't they go to the AFC Championship? Oh no, they got beat. They got beat right before the AFC Championship. You're right. Okay, but so really it's the same.
The Lions got beat in the first round.
Not this last year, not the
Oh,
immediate
okay.
last year, the year before.
Brock Purdy.
Super Bowl appearance. Yeah, appearance.
But y'all talk so negative about Purdy, saying that he's overpaid and he shouldn't be getting that. And look at the team he got.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I still think he's overpaid, but that's
okay. Then, so don't bring that up there like Super Bowl appearance. Okay, Justin Herbert.
I've always thought he was overpaid.
Lamar Jackson.
I think he's underpaid, but that's because he all they got.
Oh man,
Jalen Hurts.
He's underpaid.
Okay, so now I see what you said with it, and I'm gonna tell you about. Let me circle back to my quarterback.
Go ahead. First of all,
he played with y'all for years. He supposed to suck. He ain't going to the playoffs. He ain't going to the Super Bowl. He played with y'all.
He ain't going to Super Bowl with y'all.
No. We judging him off his year. You talk about all these people with Super Bowl playoff appearance. He played with y'all.
No, where I'm going with it is this.
Oh man. Do you feel me, Chad?
That's funny. Hold on 1 second. Kwame said, wait, he back already? I know.
He didn't get the news either. He didn't get the news either.
Apparently the news is moving slow through the news cycle.
He didn't get the news.
My point wasn't just that his appearances or whatever he's accomplished. Because he did have a playoff, almost two playoff wins with us. So I understand that part of Daniel Jones. My point is this: 3 years at $50 million seems like a lot for a guy who does have a significant question mark on it by his name.
So let me
because listen, all them years that y'all saying he played with us, and all them years he wasn't healthy, and it had nothing to do with us. It's just he wasn't healthy.
Okay. Y'all didn't get to the playoffs during those years either, though.
Of course not, because we didn't have a quarterback.
Okay. Y'all didn't have a team, bro. Stop.
Well, that's true too.
Okay.
Listen, I can't even argue with you when you're right. I can't argue with you. I will Gettleman arrested tonight. No, I'm just playing.
Hey, 50 million with the cap going up is not bad. Just remember I said that's not a bad number.
And that's probably the reason why they're doing it. Because we all know if Dak is making 60 right now, Lamar is going to make more this season. His number's about to go up.
Lamar's cap hit is 70 million.
Ooh. Yeah, it's going to go up, right? Because they're already trying to say, please, let's get you signed right now so we can deal with all this other stuff.
You better, so the money at the back end of the contract is dead money. You better do it right now.
Right, and that's exactly what they're trying to do. So anyway, it's interesting. It's an interesting situation. Let's talk about some other stuff that's going on in the NFLs. Where else is everybody else going? There's some other people that have signed some places. Let's figure it out. Who am I forgetting? Oh, Carolina. Mm-hmm. To the shock of everybody.
Wow.
Jalen Phillips, 4 years, $120 million. Wow.
Why? They was this close to going to the playoffs and winning the division. Their quarterback has turned the page. They got the right guy.
It appears.
Yeah.
Okay, but the problem I'm gonna tell you what their biggest problem was last year. Is when the running back came back and then they started sharing carries with Rico Dollar. Rico was having an awesome year.
Mm-hmm.
And then they didn't re-sign him.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they didn't re-sign him.
That's why the Carolina Panthers, by the way.
They signed Jalen Phillips for 4 for 120. They signed Devin Lloyd 3 for 45.
Beefing up their defense.
They signed Isaiah Simmons, although Isaiah Simmons ain't really done nothing.
But he is that person too.
I mean, different situation, different scenery. He may revive his career.
Continuity, maybe that's what it is. It's the continuity of it all. But that was a shocker for sure. Another shocker, in addition to the big shocker was trading for DJ Moore, the Buffalo Bills. And they're still open. They're still in the A.J. Brown sweepstakes, from what I understand.
No.
They're still in conversations.
No. Everybody knows, and everybody on this panel knows where A.J. Brown's going to be, without question, not even a thought pattern. We know where A.J.'s going to be.
It feels like he's going to be a Patriot.
Yes, he's going to be a Patriot. Stop, Lord.
It feels like it, but you never know.
Hey,
I would.
and him and Dowd,
Yeah, I mean,
that booty over there,
Yeah.
that's gonna be nice.
they were lacking last year in the Super Bowl for sure. So.
I'm trying to look and see. Remember some of the other trades that have kind of shocked us all.
Trent McDuffie.
Trent McDuffie went. Remind me
To the Rams. He went to the Rams from the Chiefs.
The
Rams
loaded
Chiefs
up
did
on
some weird
defense, bro.
stuff
They did. They loaded up on defense. Like they paying people like crazy.
because the Chiefs let the Chiefs. Okay, so the Chiefs are letting Kareem Hunt go. They're letting Marquise Brown go. They've already let Isaiah Pacheco
So
go.
they got Walker. So that's all I'm saying.
They got Kenneth Walker. They got Tyquan Thornton as a receiver.
Yeah.
But the big move was they traded Trent McDuffie and they to the Rams, which I don't necessarily understand. Right, I don't get that one.
Well, because he's gonna get paid. They don't want to pay that.
Yeah, that's understandable.
No, it's not.
I mean, if they don't want to pay you, then yeah, that's the next best thing to get.
Okay, you got to pay somebody. Somebody got to be out there that can.
McDuffie got paid.
It gives you flexibility to pay some other people.
And their high paid players need to be offensive linemen right about now. By the way.
Well, they clearly agree with you because that was a curious trade. The Rams for sure said we got to fix our back end because they gave Cam Curl 3 years, $36 million, and then did a 3-year deal with Jalen Watson, and now they had Trent McDuffie. That's a pretty solid.
When you add people of that caliber, what you're doing is knocking on the door of a retirement person and saying, "Hey, can you come back and play with us too?" That's what you do when you add people that caliber. Like seriously, you like for real, because like they was that close to the Super Bowl last year. Like that's a lot, bro. That's and you got one of the best. You probably got the best receiver out there right now. And I'm just saying, you got two-headed monster at running back.
Yeah.
All you can do is ask.
Yeah,
he's in shape. He looks phenomenal.
Clearly,
send a fruit basket, edible arrangements or something.
Clearly.
To the surprise of no one, Miami they found their quarterback. They got rid of their problem and signed their quarterback. Ooh, they took a hit too, though. Ooh, Jesus.
That's a lot of money. That was a lot of money.
What was it?
Can you read off that Tua contract one more time, please, sir?
Like 100. It's 100 million. In dead money.
Yeah.
What?
You know how bad you gotta hate a person to eat $100 million?
Well,
y'all don't get along no more at all.
Well, when you bring in the new regime and the new coach and the new GM, you got to get it. Yeah. I don't want no part of this.
I'm not mad at that at all. That part I'm not upset at. And that's the part I was saying to Byron. Like, bruh, when they sick of you, they sick of you. They gonna fire you regardless. It could get so bad, and I think it had, and let's be very clear, I think it had gotten that bad in Miami with all the noise surrounding Tua and Tyreek and Bradley Chubb. They got rid of all the problematic dudes. I got it. The loudest voices in the room, they got them out. They're trying to reset the culture. I got it.
Since we're talking about Miami, can I have a screen for just a second?
100%. We love it when you have a screen. This is some of my favorite parts of the show. When you
I got a friend. I got a friend. I got a homie out there that's a diehard Miami fan, and he used to call me periodically out the blue when the Dolphins was rolling. They was rolling. Tyreek Hill, Tua, Waddle.
Yeah, he would call you. He would call you. Like, what would he say when he called you?
He like, say, man. He said, "You ever seen my car? Have you seen my SUV? The inside of the interior? Huh? Let me show you what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? They had all Miami decked out and all that stuff. It was nasty. Like it was nasty. Like I got a jersey with your name on. Like you gonna wear it when I send it up there to you when I come in town?
You know,
the last time I saw him, he like, hey man, your team ain't looking so hot, huh? But you know what I'm saying? Miami's on the come up. Everything about Miami's on the come up. So I want to say, in front of the people,
he must be a flow rider. I mean,
stop running, Flo. Come on the show and stop running. I'm calling you out.
Hey, hit him with the humble flex. Hit him with the humble flex button. Hit him.
Wow, I didn't see that coming. He kind of hit you.
I'm calling him out.
I'm fine. Do we have a humble flex?
Find it.
Flow Rider, I'm calling you out. I'm going to send you a message today. I'm going to send this clip to you today. I'm going to send this clip to you today and say that you ain't been talking about Miami all year. Don't talk to me about the Miami Heat. Don't talk to me about I don't hear nothing about none of your teams in Miami. We talking about the Dolphins. Matter of fact, the Miami Fins. I'm not going to give them the Dolphins. They ain't worth it no more. I'll let you boy. I'm coming.
And that was a humble flex.
I said it.
You said
I said it. You've been running. You've been running on that Miami talk. Yeah, I said it.
You said it with your chest. You wasn't even playing when you said it. You said
305.
Hey, get those random. Hey, I don't get those random phone calls no more. What's up?
Man.
We're gonna move on because I don't even want to smoke. I don't want to smoke for Flow Rider at that point. I do like the Malik Willis thing though. I love that.
I don't. Malik Willis.
I like it, and I like.
He's not good.
Huh?
He's not good like that. He's a backup.
That ain't what you were saying earlier. You weren't saying that earlier in the season. We were all saying he was playing great.
We all were saying nothing. Malik is a backup at best.
I need to find the footage because
I don't care what you find. You ain't gonna find me saying nothing about no Malik is a starting quarterback in this league.
He got the bag for sure.
No, you don't think he's a starting quarterback?
I think he's a backup at best. And here's the thing, too. Here's the thing. They have traded everything away. They have nothing. They have no money to pay anybody. You setting the coach up for the next 2 years, too. Miami gonna stink for the next 2 years. So I hope y'all don't judge the coach off of this.
Well, I don't think they will. I think
you should have kept McDaniels. You ain't got nobody playing.
I don't think they will. I think they're gonna give him time to put his team together. Speaking of putting your team together, Jesus.
Okay, Jesus.
I mean, talk about what a difference a day makes. They clearly, you know what this is? This is them saying to Aaron Glenn, you say we're the problem. You say we didn't know what we were doing. You saying that we didn't have a grasp on how to build a team. Okay. Because we've gotten rid of Quinnen. We've gotten rid of Sauce. We got rid of Elijah. You didn't want John Simpson. You didn't want Quincy Williams. We're getting rid of all the people that you thought would be problematic. Now, we kept Brees, but we signed Demario Davis. We signed Nashawn. We signed Dane Belton. We signed Joseph Asai. And we went and got Minkah Fitzpatrick and Geno Smith.
Who got Geno Smith?
The Jets.
The Jets traded for him.
Did he play for the Jets before?
He started with the Jets.
So he wasn't stink. No.
Well, it was a different regime.
Yeah.
It was a different regime.
Same funk.
I mean,
he stinked then. He stinks now. He had one good season. Well, I think he set the all-time passing yards for the Seahawks and got paid off of it.
Could he be better? Could he be better than Justin Fields?
He could be better on a box of cereal, maybe.
I think he'd be better than Justin Fields. Yeah.
I mean, right now they're just looking for somebody better than Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Lord, I know you're busy. I do. Go try it.
I don't have time. I don't have time.
Oh, so you like everybody else? You just don't want to play for the Jets.
I don't want to play for the Jets. That's really what it all comes down to. I don't want to play for the Jets.
Yeah.
Very curious signing with the Geno Smith, but that also tips their hand to the draft as well. I don't think they're trying to get a quarterback. They're clearly going after a lineman, or maybe they're going after Caleb Downs, or maybe they're going after Sonny Styles. Maybe they want the dynamic, or they're going after Ruben Bain or David Bailey. Maybe they're going after
Arvell Reese. I saw a lot of mocks with Arvell Reese on there too.
See, y'all believe in Arvell.
I'm just saying the mocks. That's what
listen.
What pick do they have?
The second one.
They better get Bain.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I didn't say this last week. I should have, but I'll say it now. I've never been impressed with guys running a straight line. That don't mean nothing to me for 40 yards. That so what? Who cares? A lot of guys run straight lines for 40 yards and it don't work out in the NFL.
Yeah, for sure.
So just because RVL is fast, is he fast around the edge? Can he stop the run? That's what I care about. The two guys that I watched play all season, David Bailey and Ruben Bain, they stopped the run. And you can talk about Ruben Bain's short arms if you want to. They're long enough to get to any person he want to get to. And what he don't have in arm length, he more than makes up for in speed and ability to get to the quarterback. I don't know if I've ever seen a college player double team more than Ruben Bain was last year. Jesus. We watched the whole championship game where that man had two in his face the whole time and still was giving Fernando Mendoza the blues. I'm just saying. I don't. This is how ends get tricked all the time. Oh man, he ran a great 40. Okay. Try that. Let's see how that works out for you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I went a little rant there, didn't I?
It sounds kind of personal.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Tricked before.
Just a little bit.
I've been tricked before. Does Michael Pittman, Rico Dowdle all mean that Aaron Rodgers is re-signing?
It kind of sounds like it, doesn't it?
It feels that way.
I think it's based on Mike McCarthy is the reason why he's resigning. If there was any other coach, I don't think it'd be a good possibility.
Well, but I don't think Aaron would resign under the last conditions he was in.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
you got to get receivers. You got to get them
right.
Oh,
yeah, DK ain't enough.
You can't live off 5 tight ends on the field.
and by the way, Kenneth Gainwell is gone.
Yes.
So your running game is gone. They signed.
That's easy though. That's an easy fix.
Yeah. Well, they re-signed Asante Samuel. They signed Jamel Dean. They signed Isaac Somalo, and Isaiah Odamewa. Whoa. Odamewu. Whoa. So they've done some retooling. That's significant. The Philadelphia Eagles have been oddly quiet.
Yeah.
But now my boy from the city.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Super Bowl champion, Tariq.
They signed Tariq for 1 year, $15 million deal. Matter of fact, that just happened this evening.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
And then they re-signed Jordan Davis, which that's a no-brainer. That wasn't even hard.
They
didn't really re-sign him. They gave him a 3-year extension.
Yeah, but they lost Blankenship.
So that was interesting to me. That one was interesting to me because to me that signals you don't believe outside of your building he is as good as he appears to be. Which I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I believe it. I think Blankenship could have been the beneficiary of a great offensive scheme. But that's not bad. That's not a bad thing. That just means that's what it was. Did the Mike Evans shock you? Mike Evans will finish his career in the Bay Area.
It did because I didn't see him leaving. Based off of what Cam even said in the chat. He's been injured a lot, so I didn't think another team would take a shot on him like that, especially the 49ers.
Well, the thing that shocked me the most about it wasn't the fact that they did the deal. It was the number.
How much? Yeah, for sure.
The number was like, wow, y'all really want Mike Evans? Because it's hard for me to believe that he's still that fast.
He said, wow,
like
that one,
he ain't no shade, but I'm just saying, come on, man. 3 years, $60 million.
Sound like a lot of shade to me.
That's a lot of money.
Sound like a lot of shade to me.
And you're about to lose Juan Jennings. You're probably losing Sky Moore. You're probably losing Brandon Ayuk. So
Well,
it's gonna be Mike Evans, George Kittle, and
can I be honest about this move?
Chris McCaffrey.
I think this move benefits everybody involved.
Okay, talk about it.
Because Baker Mayfield actually had better numbers without Mike Evans this year. Mike was in and out the line. He had 2 major injuries this year, and so they threw the ball to two people that nobody knew who they were, and then of course you got the Mbuka, and then you got the guy that's coming back from a season that he had, Godwin. Like, so he got weapons. Listen, and then he got a 3-headed monster at running back. So I think that benefits them because it was kind of hard trying to input Mike Evans. Oh, and they got Otto, the tight end. But it was kind of hard trying to put Mike Evans back into the system, just like they was forcing the ball, right? If you get Baker Mayfield forcing the ball, you're going to beat Baker every time. Like, if that's my route and that's my read route, and that's where I'm going. I'm looking at that, you're going to get Baker. Like, that's been from college to now. Then for Mike Evans to leave and go to a place that has a running game like that and a quarterback like that's more of a passing than running like that. Like, I just feel like it benefited everybody. He got paid, he got his money. He's not in a bad situation in San Francisco because they right there in the mix every year. So like I think
and he already got his ring, so he ain't tripping.
Right. I think it benefited everybody.
He ain't tripping.
Go retire and coast to LA.
Yeah.
The team that has made the most curious moves for me has to be the Tennessee Titans.
Why you say that?
Because they've basically just signed a bunch of New York Giants players.
I mean, familiarity.
Where's the coach from?
The coach is not from the New York Giants. The offensive coordinator is from New York Giants.
Well,
Okay.
So he
signed Daniel Bellinger, 3 years, 24. He signed Wandale.
That makes sense.
And shout out to Wandale. I'm very happy for Wandale because he's worked hard to get his money. He got 4 years, 78, which is crazy.
Dog. Jeez.
Off of 1,000 yard season, but. I stalled him out. He got his money. I'm proud of Wandale for that. Kentucky kid. Cordell Flott got 3 years, 45 with $32 million guaranteed. And I like Flott, by the way. I do like Flott. He didn't see much of the field this year, but I like him.
Well, you'll probably see it in Tennessee for sure.
It's just an interesting. They signed a lot of people. Like
they had money to spend. They had money to spend, and Dayball signed people that he know what their characteristics is, and they know his system. So I think it's good based off that because he knows that personnel.
But I want to go back to what Cam said. Who is the head coach now of Tennessee?
Like, make it make sense to me.
Right, because why is the OC got such a voice? Why are you signing with the OC's recommendations? Why are you signing the recommendations of a guy who coached these kids and couldn't make them work in the situation he already in?
Saleh is worried about the defense. He's not worried about the offense.
Who?
Saleh.
Is it Robert Saleh?
Robert Saleh. He's not worried about the offense. Dayball, you handle this.
Okay. That may change some things then because people want to play for him. That could possibly change some things.
I like Robert Saleh's defenses. Now I'm gonna tell you.
So yeah.
One thing about Robert Saleh, his defense is gonna be solid wherever he go.
People like to play for him though. That's the difference.
He gonna let Dayball do what he do, and he got the defense.
Well, I'll say this.
Oh boy.
When he was in Buffalo, they were solid. They had a solid offense. They actually had a not awful offense this year. They just didn't have nobody healthy. Once Malik went down and Scalaboo went down and one of the tight ends went down, it was like
y'all fumbled the bag this year. Y'all already fumbled the bag. Just want you to know that.
We fumbled the bag. Who we fumbled the bag with?
You're supposed to go get David Montgomery. I told you this before free agency even started.
You did.
Well,
no, ain't no well.
No. I hear you.
Wait. I take that back. They may have their eye on something else, and we thought it was.
I think something else is in the works.
All right, I got you.
And it feels at this point inevitable because they've gotten just about everything else they need, except for the 2 positions.
But when you talk about,
I know what you're saying.
You need that two-tone running back. Like you got your Scatterboo and then you got your Montgomery.
But
Like
I
it
think
makes sense.
it does, but I think they didn't like the number.
Mm.
And
Man,
so
listen to me.
I understand that. If you don't like the number, you can't do it.
Yeah.
Montgomery and Garrett was like it was the perfect combo that you need to go out and get.
But let me say this. I don't feel any different than what you're saying. But if you don't like the number, I also understand not doing the deal. Like because I think the Tyler Linderbaum thing was a done deal until the Raiders came with this ridiculous ass number.
What was Montgomery number?
I don't know. What was Montgomery's number? That's a great question. Because he ended up at
It wasn't no Derrick Henry money.
Well, it's I don't think that was the problem. I think you're looking at the number compared to what the number's gonna be for what I think the real plan is.
Okay, excuse me, Lord.
Yeah.
For me to protect Jackson Dart, I want the running back. I want the running game to protect Jackson Dart.
And I still think they're on that page. I just think they've decided to go a different, younger route.
Who's that going to get ETN? Where is it? ETN?
Nah, he already signed somebody.
Younger. They may have tipped their hand to what they're going to do in the draft. Everybody's saying it's going to be a Caleb Downs or Styles. I think it's going to be Jeremiah Love. If Jeremiah Love's there, I don't see how you pass it. You can't not take it.
Cannot take it. Yeah.
You got to take it.
What's crazy about this? I like Tracy. I like the running back y'all got.
But see, there are others that like Tracy. So why not take Motor and get something from Motor? Send Tracy out there and get something. I don't know. It seems like very deliberate not to take Montgomery because I agree with you. Montgomery was the obvious and perfect choice, but to not do it because they actually were more committed to Walker than they were Montgomery.
Mm-hmm. They want a transitional.
They clearly want to change the pace back. That's clear.
They want to get the Saquon, but the healthy Saquon by going after Love.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly. I think they want a 2-back system, though, for sure. And I think you need one. That's why they got Isaiah Likely. Because with Isaiah, now you got Isaiah on one side, Theo on the other side. You got Malik out here. You're probably looking at Hodges. Maybe there's something in Hodges. Hodges ain't made the field, so I can understand why Hodges is confused. Like, I got a contract? Oh, man. But maybe there's something they're seeing in Hodges that they like, or they got another player for a receiver. So I see the pieces. I see what they're trying to do. Everything that they're doing says we're going to protect Jackson from himself. So when he runs, he'll run intelligently. Mm-hmm. So I get it. I don't disagree with what you're saying. And by the way, the Garrett Wilson thing is still out there. That's not gone. That's still out there. It's a possibility. Who am I forgetting, guys? That's notable. That's a notable trade. I'm trying to figure out, remember where by the way, Tyreek Hill not signed yet. Mm. All signs point to him going back to Kansas City, but it's not a lock.
It's not.
It's not a lock. Oh, Dave Montgomery went to Houston. Ooh, that's good. Oh, speaking of Houston, I heard another rumor about the Giants as it relates to Houston. Yes.
Mixon.
If he's healthy.
Yeah.
He didn't play it all last year.
So if he's healthy.
Shout out to the Boomer Center running back, though.
If he's healthy, that's I'll take that all day and twice on Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah, and then you don't have to.
And then I ain't got to worry about the Jeremiah Love thing. Now we can go get Caleb Love or Styles or whoever. Yeah, so,
what pick y'all got?
5. We up there at the top. At the tippy top. Is there anybody else we need to talk about? Any other moves that we can think of right now? It's been Rashawn Gary was interesting too. I don't understand why y'all did that.
Because of the familiarity with the coach and the scheme.
Continuity.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Depth.
Okay.
I love the move.
Why?
Because the Cowboys have not had depth.
That's true.
Yeah. So,
that, sir, is very, very true.
Yeah.
So let's get into the other part of this. where is, because we're talking about buyers and sellers at this point. Because as crazy and as on fire as the first 2 days have been, some of the biggest names have still not come off the board. So who are the buyers? Who are the sellers going into this second part? Who should sell or who should buy? Cowboys got to be buyers, right? Don't y'all gotta get the one guy, don't you?
We have to be buyers for sure.
They have to, though.
We made some moves, but we had to get that big signing, that Hendrickson, that we had to. It's out there, but I mean they're trying to make
prior to about an hour and 27 minutes ago.
Yeah,
I would have said that the Hendrickson thing was just numbers, and they just got to figure it out. But he's probably gonna be a Cowboy.
Is Lattimore still out there?
Lattimore's still out there. Marshawn is not signed. But now I'm starting to think, by the way, it is more than probably a notion that Marshawn could end up in a Giant as well. Because it appears that Harbaugh is also after a culture situation. And he's trying to bring his guys over to try to set the edge of, set the room, reset the room. So I understand that and I respect it.
A lot of the Cowboys signings has been about relationships with the coaching staff. So I mean,
I agree. So who gets Hendrickson? Let's start there. Who buys Hendrickson? He wants 30 to 40.
I don't really know.
I want to give him too.
Which, by the way, that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. I don't necessarily. Jerry keeps saying he going all in. If he goes all in, then I'd say them, but I don't.
Yeah, but Jerry's all in is the equivalent of going to like 5 guys instead of like.
Yeah, I don't think
he ain't really trying to go all in. He's just gonna get like a
sandwich. Jerry been done in about 10 years.
Yeah, it's a lot, but I don't think he's gonna do that. I just.
So you don't think he's going? That trade's going there?
I don't think. I think
that's not gonna happen.
I think because the Ravens have popped up and they still had that money to spend. I think he's going to the Ravens. Because they got that hole that they have.
Well, the only reason I have to agree with you is because now they got to save face. Because now they got a gaping hole where their edge rusher used to be.
Yeah. The buyers that I was looking at is the Chargers in Tennessee because they have $99 million and $89 million in cap space, so they can make some moves.
Who you said Tennessee?
Tennessee and the Chargers.
The Chargers may be good offensive linemen.
He already played for Tennessee.
No, I'm talking about just the big. You said the sellers. I'm talking about just sellers and.
Oh yeah, but I was talking about Troy Hendrickson.
Oh yeah. I mean,
he already played for Tennessee. It was just called Cincinnati.
I mean, if he wants a bag, that hey. If that's what you're looking for, a bag, they have it.
I would.
Some guys just looking for that bag, man. That's
you're right. Now you're right about that. Now listen, I ain't gonna hold you.
So
you right about that.
If it's about the bag, then he.
Anybody curious why David Njoku has not been signed yet? I thought he would have been one of the first guys off the board.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what team really needs a tight end like that though?
Like that? A lot.
I mean,
every team could use somebody like him.
Right. A lot.
Yeah, I mean, just like I'm looking at the tight ends that some teams already have.
Chad, stop being so disrespectful, bro.
I'm not, man. I'm just looking. I'm just trying to figure out the team he could fit on. That's all.
I think he can fit on a lot of teams.
I'm sure he can. I'm just trying to figure
out. If I'm being honest. Now this is disrespectful. What I'm about to say now is completely and totally disrespectful. Because I like Theo. I like Theo Johnson a lot. He had a great season, but also, if I could upgrade,
but you have Likely though, so you don't need another tight end.
Hey, what's better than one billionaire?
Greedy, man. Greedy.
You, the Golden State Warriors, should say nothing about greediness.
And I mean nothing.
Nothing.
Y'all had some years, bro.
Man, they wanted to go there, man.
Always looking for a player. Always give us KD, give us Jimmy Butler, give us Giannis, give us.
Well, I wish they still had that philosophy because right now it's terrible.
By the way, first person our boy Kendrick Haskins saw when he got off the plane, he had to go to North Carolina for the ACC championship games. First person he saw when he got off the plane, Mike Dunleavy.
Man, he should have slapped him for me.
He said, you ain't gonna believe this. I just saw Mike Dunleavy. I said, he's probably looking for a job.
Wow.
Should have slapped him for me.
Well, he always have a job to do. He can always
he need to get focused. Because if you ain't got time to be going to no ACC championship game.
he looking for that high draft pick we about to get.
By the way, we got some breaking news on the Duke thing here in a minute. We'll get to that in just a second. But that was their whole championship situation may have changed like in a matter of seconds. That's crazy.
And I mean broke.
I mean, they went from almost being a lock to the title game to I don't know what's going to happen in their championship run. So
I didn't hear about that yet.
Yeah.
I read about it today. It's tough.
Yeah, it just went down. But any other buyers and sellers? I'm gonna tell you what let's just speak about our squads for a second, then we'll move on because we're getting into the time. I love what we've done. This is the first off season where we haven't reached for names. We've reached for needs.
Yeah.
And that's really what your off season is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about fulfilling your needs, getting the guys that fit into what you do as an organization. And I'm gonna tell you something. It feels like we got pardon the language, but I'm gonna say it the way I feel it. It feels like we got a grown ass man running the team now, where we haven't had that before.
Yeah,
not some little kid looking at analytics and I think this might a grown man who understands football is now into the building, and they're getting the guys that we need. Isaiah likely opens up so much for Jackson Dart. So much for Malik Neighbors. So much for the running game. Huge. That's a huge get. Tremaine Edmonds is a huge get for the linebacker position for us. And that's a huge upgrade from Bobby Okereke. And I love Bobby, but he wasn't it. Now we got an actual run stopper right now. Greg Newsome is a huge compliment to what we now have in the back. All the needs that needed, and then by the way, and I know people trying to say little things about him signing Jordan Stout, but go look at Jordan Stout's numbers, the punter, in kicking towards kicking balls inside the 5-yard line, and then you'll understand why we paid him $12 million. So that's what you want. You want your team to go fill the needs with good quality players. And so I love what they've done. So I'm really happy. So I want them to continue to be buyers, but I love the fact that they're being intelligent buyers.
Yeah. I mean, Cowboys, they just need to take care of home. They need to sign the kicker and sign George Pickens, and like you said, keep improving areas of need. But they've done that, so I just need them to sign Pickens and sign Aubrey and fill some holes.
By the way, real quick, this is now a thing. This is now what we consider in the business a developing story. Bam Adebayo through 3 quarters, 62 points.
He's going to get drug tested after this.
He could get the 81 if they play him. I don't know. What's the score of the game?
I thought it was a blowout.
If it's a blowout, there's a chance he may not get the 81.
Oh, that's
But if
100 to 115.
They might keep him in there.
They're going to keep him in the game, though.
Yeah, I think so.
He might get the 81. He going to at least get 70.
You want to hear another interesting score?
I'm always interested in an interesting score.
The Pistons are beating the Nets 102 to 65.
Jesus, man. What? Is that a real score?
Yes, it is. Somebody took the night off. God, oh yes.
Were the Nets not made aware that the game was starting at a certain point tonight? Is that what it was? They just didn't know?
That's crazy.
What jersey is he in? The Cowboys? Is that a Cowboy jersey?
Yeah.
That's what they want to happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they want to happen, but we'll see. Okay, let's get into some other stuff. Jesus. You didn't say anything about buyers and sellers. You want your team to be a buyer or seller? What do you want? What do you want? You want Kyler Murray. He wants Kyler Murray. That's what he wants.
You want Kyler? Shoot, I want Kyler Murray.
You know what? The shade with you is not. That's not right.
I mean, our quarterback is going through some things, and I don't know if his mind gonna be right.
He is going through some things.
So hey, get Kyler Murray over here with his college
let's be very clear. He is going through some things.
Get Kyler Murray over with his college buddy and let him rock out. Let's go.
I don't know I don't know what to believe. Shout out to my guy Robert Littell who broke the story. I don't know what to believe about that story. Like
I can believe all of it.
Because she said, that wasn't true. And Dak is like, psh.
I heard about some infidelity issues, so I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Is
it infidelity when you're not married or just bad choices?
I mean, you can have infidelity and not be married.
67 points.
I mean, you can call it something different. I get cheating, infidelity.
It's cheating.
It's not okay. It's not under the eyes of.
I would think that if you're getting married in Italy in a month or two, you probably wouldn't be cheating.
I mean, he just probably got caught slipping and left his phone somewhere.
Got to get it right. You should have called KD because KD know where the burners are.
He didn't have no burner, man. He should have had that sprint phone.
I already did have a burner, actually.
Oh, shoot. Well, there you go. He
let's move on. I'm uncomfortable.
He could have called Anthony Edwards too.
Anthony Edwards knows the game. He knows the game. You got to call your homies. That's what we really said. Call the homies and let them talk you through this.
Wow.
I'm not gonna say that.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I was seconds away from the most egregious joke in the history of the five. But I stopped myself.
Don't say nothing to get us kicked off. Don't say nothing.
I stopped myself.
Don't do it.
Seconds. We were seconds away from the most egregious joke in the history of the five.
Oh God.
Okay. A lot of people are in trouble like this right now. We'll get back to that on another time, another day as well. Let's get to college basketball. Let's just get to college basketball. And we will talk about the biggest story probably right now in college basketball today is that the Duke Blue Devils championship hopes took a dramatic hit in that they lost two players. Not just one, two. Caleb Foster is out with a foot fracture, as well as starting big man, which this may be more significant. He'll be out for the ACC tournament. I don't know if he's going to be out for the whole tournament, but he's definitely out for the ACC tournament. Patrick Gongba is out, and they have not talked about a timetable for him to be back yet. But Caleb is out. Caleb's done.
Wow.
So that's a big deal. I don't know why all the Calebs are out of the ACC tournament right now, but they're all out.
Dang, yeah.
They're all out. All the Calebs is gone. You are our resident North Carolina fan, Cam. Your thoughts? Because now all of a sudden the tournament just opened all the way up.
And we cannot play them back.
Oh, by the way, I forgot. I forgot the other thing that broke while the Max Crosby was breaking. This was breaking. Michael Brown, the point guard for Louisville, out for the ACC tournament. So this is completely up for grabs. Anybody can win this tournament at this point.
So whoever wins the ACC tournament, their seeding is dependent on that, right?
I think, had it been Duke, they
probably would have got the number one seed.
And I still think Duke, on the body of work, could still get the number 1 seed. Maybe. Just on the body of work and having one of the best players in the country.
But I thought they weren't doing it off the bat. I thought it was sort of like football. They're gonna put the best one. Oh.
Well, it's all subjective, so it changes every year. So it could be they may look at Duke prospects now and say, "Well, ain't no Caleb," and you might not have Ngangba. So why are we putting them at the number 1 spot? Why are we not giving that to Arizona? Which Arizona, if we're being honest, probably is the best team in the country. Probably. You can make a case for that. You can say, I guess you can throw Michigan in the mix.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Although I don't love Michigan shooting. That's my only problem with Michigan. They can't shoot.
I like Michigan.
Yeah.
The defense in their front court is fire, but they can't shoot worth a quarter. So I don't know. I'm very interested to see. First of all, can Duke survive and win the tournament? That's the number 1 thing. Can they win the tournament without? That's a lot to put on Boozer to try to pull off. And do you really want to do that? Like, I don't know. This is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very, 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 very interesting. But yes,
I got a question about that too.
Yeah. Talk to me.
I ain't gonna say I hate Duke. It's a rivalry. I can't say that I hate them. I can say that because of what we do. But listen, I got nothing against Duke. I like rivalries, so I'm cool with it, right?
Right.
Do you get the feeling that they was featuring Cooper Flag last year? That's what they're supposed to do.
They were.
I think if they wasn't featuring Cooper Flag and they would have played a little bit more of Knipple, I think they would have had a chance to win the championship last year.
100%.
Because Knipple is balling, bro. Like he's balling.
Watching Knipple play now makes me think John Shire doesn't know what he's doing.
I understand him.
Because there's no way, because they had a significant big man. Remember, you got to remember, I'm an ACC guy. Seen a lot of Duke games. They had a significant big man.
It's just been in and out, 2 ways.
They had Cooper, and they had a guy that could seem like he could shoot from the parking lot and hit a 3. So how are you not winning? But they got to the Final Four, so I guess that, you can't say it wasn't successful. But
I think it was too much on Cooper Flag, though. I think they were just featuring him too much. Like
they ain't share the wealth like they split.
I don't think they did. That's just my opinion. Knipple wasn't even the second best player on their team. Like they, you know what I mean? They had the point guard too that they was going through, and of course they had James playing defense the way he played. I love the fact that they play together too, by the way, Charlotte. But I'm just saying, like, I just feel like they should have. That's just a little sidebar though. That was the
championship that got away.
I think so.
Okay, that's fair.
I think so.
I don't think it's unfair.
Now you say it make you question Shire,
right?
For me, it makes me hate Dalton Connect even more. Because you were supposed to be our Knipple. This is what you was doing at Tennessee, man. You was the SEC Player of the Year. This is what you was doing.
So by and large, you also hate Rob because we could have had Knipple.
No, I don't hate Rob. I like
hate Rob. It's hard to hate Rob.
Dr. Connect was a trade before, he was in the draft before this last one. I'm just saying we drafted you with the thoughts of you do what you did in the SEC, like you score the basketball.
Which tournament are you looking forward to watching the most this weekend?
The men's? Keeping the women's?
No. I'm talking about conference.
Oh, okay.
The women's is basically over. Like there's a couple of games left, but it's basically
Big Ten for sure.
ACC is fascinating.
It's a sneaky team in the ACC. I just want y'all to know that.
Sneaky team.
Don't say Miami.
No.
Okay. Who are you talking about? North Carolina?
Georgia Tech?
No, Georgia Tech ain't even gonna make the.
It's a sneaky team with a bunch of athletes, bro. Understand? Because next year they're gonna be balling out of control. They are young.
Talking about Syracuse,
SMU.
SMU, I like SMU. I do. They play well together. They play well together. SMU done figured it out again. They back to the 80s SMU.
Yeah.
Where all their sports are good. They got money. Listen, one thing we all know, SMU got money. Money ain't never been the problem at SMU.
Ever. Hey,
They was paying when nobody paying.
Yeah, no problem at all.
They been done figured out NIL.
Yeah, NIL before for sure.
They been done figured out. Shout out to Eric Dixon too. I heard some old school. I forget who it was. I think it was old school from Alabama. You know they had the meeting at the White House, and Nick was upset talking about we got to fix college football.
Oh, okay.
And he said, "Fix it for what? You been paying me? Y'all paid me $75,000."
Oh man.
I was like, "Hey man, take some off. Like settle down. Like you, we're in dangerous snitches get stitches territory right now. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we talking about right now?
You want to talk now? You want to talk?
Can we talk about the women's game for just a second?
Why?
Because it's exciting and fun.
It's not about UConn. Who cares?
That's it. Pencil them in. Don't.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh boy.
I can't argue with what has been stated. Although I really would like to see a UConn Texas matchup. Just because I want to see Madison Booker and see if she can step up on that level.
I think that's what it's going to be. I think it's going to be UConn against Texas.
I think I would like to see a UConn Texas final. I really would. Don them got the doors. I don't know if I got a chance to see that game. That game was like shocking.
Yeah.
Because we were still watching the national broadcast game was the ACC championship with Louisville, Notre Dame, phenomenal game. Louisville's got to learn how to close. They don't know how to close. Mm-hmm. I said Notre Dame. I meant Duke. I'm sorry, Louisville Duke.
71.
Yeah.
How about you?
Jesus.
Sorry, I just wanted to let you know that.
No, that's good.
He's close. He's close.
But Texas jumped off on South Carolina. Like, you know how back in the day a bully would misjudge a girl that she was bullying, and she done talked cash crazy and said, "Well, listen, I'm gonna whoop your tail out here," and the girl's like, "Leave me alone. I don't really want that. Let's not do that." And she keeps talking crazy, and then the girl for her life, because she's thinking, I don't want to get beat up and have to go to the hospital, so I'm going to fight for my life. Texas came out and punched them in the mouth 15 straight times and never trailed in that game, ever. When you looked up at the third quarter, they was asking Don, you're down by 20, how you going to get back in this? And she's like, one possession at a time and prayer, and I got these beads on, and maybe maybe the combination of that plus the lights, and I'm getting the snack. I'm getting the snack. Prayer changes things, bro.
It does. For sure.
Prayer changes things.
But I don't know if it can do that.
Didn't change that game, but it does.
Yeah.
It does. It did change things. Bleacher Report is saying the Cowboys will not re-engage in trade talks for Max Crosby.
Sound it.
Stay tuned on that Max Crosby thing. That's crazy. Okay, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. UCLA, I don't believe. I watched. I don't believe. No. I don't believe. UConn, let me tell you something. Gino, this ain't Gino's first, second, fifth, 17th, 20th roller coaster. This is nothing new to him. I think he might have the best player on the best team, or best players, two players on the best team in Fudd and Strong. So I don't know how you're going to stop that. And they're not going to beat themselves. Which South Carolina will beat themselves. LSU will beat themselves. UCLA will beat themselves. Texas can beat themselves. Like that, everybody else has these obvious flaws. That's not who Connecticut is. They just do what they do, and they do it better than you.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right, let's jump into the NBA real quick. We got just a few more minutes on the show. Let's jump into the NBA. I have to say, and this is going to sound maybe sacrilegious, and maybe you guys may not agree, but I think SGA, barring injury, sealed up the MVP last night.
He played
in one of the best regular season games we've seen in a few years.
He played amazing. It's clutch for sure. Clutch.
How do you keep making the same move and can't nobody stop it? It's just a step back three. It's not even, and it's obvious that it's coming. Like it's not. It's the same step. He has shot that same step back three to win the game 4 times in a row. And no one has figured out that it's coming.
It eerily reminded me of Kobe when he did that. Like I got like Kobe vibes when he was hitting them shots.
I don't understand it, but it feels like the Western Conference has already been decided as far as the championship game. It's gonna be San Antonio and the Thunder.
Okay.
Because ain't nobody playing better.
I know what you was gonna say. Okay.
Well, ain't nobody playing better than San Antonio, and it feels like Denver's gonna end up in the 4th spot. So that means they gotta play the Thunder, and they can't beat the Thunder.
Okay.
How they gonna be in the 4th spot? Who the 4th seed right now?
The 4th seed now is
see where the jump coming from.
The 4th seed now is Houston.
Minnesota.
But I can see they're only they're half a game from each other.
Right.
You know what? I don't know.
I mean, I think you said it right. Oklahoma City, San Antonio.
Because I'm not even sure Denver can beat Minnesota, as weird as that sounds.
Hey, man.
Minnesota's a problem for Denver. They don't have the requisite parts to beat them.
Yeah. Denver dogs are hurt right now. That's when Watson come back, like Watson, they best on the ball defender. Like I get it. I hear why we saying that. The problem with Denver scares me is their point guard. He's hurt now.
He's hurt again? He stay hurt.
I want to say that they got Tyrus Jones, though. I want to say
they do. They got Tyus.
I mean, yeah, he could hold it down, but still, that's a lot missing right there.
This is going to be the most boring predictions in the postseason we've ever had on this show because it's OKC and.
Did y'all just say he locked down the MVP?
It feels like it.
You know, Jokic is averaging a triple-double, though, right?
Yeah, but it don't matter.
It does matter.
He's 6.
I mean,
it does matter.
Number 1 seed matter too, though.
The Thunder have led from bell to bell. Are they going to get caught by the Spurs? The 3 games. Here's the interesting part about their last 15, 20 games. If the Spurs can somehow catch Oklahoma City, they will be the number 1 seed because they have the tiebreaker. They beat them 3 times, 3 out of 4 times.
I know, Lord. I know we live in a world where you can average a triple-double. We live in that world now.
We do.
But for Jokic,
and the bloom is off the rose of the triple-double. If we're being honest,
but for Jokic to be averaging that many assists a game is ridiculous.
It's insane. And by the way, let's be very clear. I fully understand the Jokic disrespect that's happening right now. I'm not trying to, but also it kind of is what it is at this point. Like, bro, we know you're the best player in the league. We got it. You are the best player in the league. It's not close, except that it is close. Because Shea is that's crazy. You know what? Brooklyn gonna stop disrespecting the league, okay? Y'all Nets. This is some bull. And y'all had the audacity to be celebrating the other night when y'all won. Y'all need to stop.
That's crazy. And
Washington, you too. You on this list too. 144 to 119 is crazy.
Well, they both tanking.
Yeah.
Tanking to do what? Like what? They ain't got no plan. Don't neither one of them teams got plans.
Ooh. It's 2 minutes and 57 seconds to go. And Bam has 77.
Jeez.
I almost want to turn over to watch him to see if he. I'm gonna at least go put the box score on. I gotta at least see the box score.
It was crazy.
Let me see that number. 7. Jesus, man. Jesus. And by the way, for those of you who say he's out there gunning, no, 20 or 41 shooting. That's 50%.
Efficient.
That's slightly under 50%. That's a good night. That's just having a good night. He shot 30 of 37 free throws. Lord Jesus.
30.
The man got 30 free throws.
That means nobody's holding him at this point.
The man has shot 7 threes. 7.
Man. Bring all that over to Golden State.
Let him break it. Let him break it. Let him break it. Do y'all realize his value is skyrocketing right now?
It is. Yep.
I don't know if Golden State can afford him.
Man.
All right. So far so good with Jason.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
So far so good. Yeah. By the way, I vehemently disagree with Charles Barkley. He can say 1,000 times on Inside the NBA, and I hope this makes it to him. I love you, Charles. You're one of the greatest of all time. You're wrong. And I'm going to tell you why he's wrong. It's very simple. It's a business decision. You don't take your greatest asset and chance and risk. But you know what? Now I understand why he said it. It just hit me why he said it. Charles is a gambler.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's what gamblers do. Gamblers say, you only live once. I got it now. I got it now, Charles. I apologize. I understand why you said it. For those of us who are not gamblers of that level, he could have cried me a river, and he'd be sitting on the bench while he did it. But hopefully it works out. I want Jason to be healthy, so hopefully it works out. But boy, let me ask y'all a question: are you holding your breath like I am every time he steps on the court?
Well, yeah, it's scary.
It's a very good chance that something.
I do not think about Kevin Durant,
especially with him pushing himself the way he's pushing. If you watch the last couple of games, he's really pushing himself. Yeah, and you're like
surprised he's not.
Sense.
I'm surprised he's not on a minute restriction. That's the thing.
He's not.
That's
all
I'm
in.
surprised.
They are all in.
I'm surprised, but
they are all in. I hope it works out. I really do. And I don't want to wish anything bad on anybody. I love Jason Tatum. I love watching him play. But boy, this feels eerily familiar.
Yeah.
And we'll leave it at that. Final 5 questions. Let's jump on in it. The black people are going for Oscars this weekend. Sinners is up for everything. Tiana Taylor's up for something. I'll be honest with you. Of all the ones that are the categories, that's the one I'm the most conflicted by, because Wumi was phenomenal in Sinners, but that doggone Tiana Taylor did her thing in one battle after another. They both deserve to win, and then there's always the X factor. So I don't know. I don't think I Lied to You is going to win Best Song, because that K-pop Demon Hunter thing is a monster.
Yeah, it's
everywhere and all the time, and I just feel like the Academy's probably going to end up giving it to them. I do think Ryan's going to win Best Screenplay, Original Screenplay, because the other guy's going to win. The guy who directed One Battle After Another, his is not an original screenplay; it's an adapted. So I think he's going to win for an adapted. Ryan's going to win for original. Now, will Ryan win for Best Director? All the signs point to no. All the signs historically point to no. So, but I would love to see. He deserves to win. And then finally, will Michael B. win for Best Actor? I'll say this. Prior to last week, I would have said that Timothy Chalamet was probably going to win. But at the SAG Awards, who a big group of voters for the Oscars are SAG members also, they voted for Michael B. Jordan. So it's going to be a close race, I think. So it would not surprise me if Mike won. He deserves to win.
He would
definitely deserves to win.
He probably win, and Coogler probably won't get the best director if he wins.
I feel like that's possible, but also I think it's possible also that they're going to win the best picture too. It feels more likely that they'll get the best picture, but they won't win the director, which is stupid. I don't understand that. That's just dumb. But whatever. That therein lies the doggone Oscars in a nutshell. So anyway, all right. What else are we watching? Chad, give us a minute. Just don't leave the screen, but just give me and Cam a minute because you don't watch this show.
Okay.
Bruh, Matlock been good.
It's about to unfold. It's about to unfold.
Matlock has been so good. Man, you know what's crazy, Cam? I don't know where it's going. I have no idea where this is going.
Junior?
Because Senior got to play it. I'm sure Senior's aware of to some degree of what's going on.
Yeah, you playing stick right now though.
Right. So I don't. It's gonna be good. Oh, it's gonna be good. Okay,
yeah.
Let's bring Chad back in now. I'm up on Paradise.
I'm not.
I'm not actually.
I'm
sorry.
either.
I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. I'm up on The Night Agent is what I meant to say. I finished, me and the wife, as our anniversary gift to ourselves, we finished season 3 of The Night Agent. Phenomenal. I highly recommend The Night Agent. It's very good. Paradise, I'm an episode behind. So today, at some point, I'm gonna try to get caught up on Paradise.
Yeah.
Anything else? What else are we watching?
I was caught up on Traders.
Oh yeah, phenomenal.
Caught up on that. Phenomenal.
Phenomenal ending.
Yeah,
Outstanding ending. Traders is a good time. Traders could have a Survivors type run. It could. It could be on for a little while.
It could be.
Because the dynamic that is created in Traders can be duplicated over and over and over and over again without it being ever boring.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Traders could have an amazing race, Survivor, that kind of run if they just stay the course. Now, I don't know if Allen will stay for the whole thing. But
I mean, I don't see nobody else doing that, man.
I don't see anybody else doing it either. And if I'm Allen, that's an easy check.
Yeah.
Free outfits and a number one show. That's a good time.
Yeah.
That's a good time. Okay.
And I've been watching this Fear Factor House too. It's crazy.
I have not watched that.
Nuts.
I have not watched that.
It's nuts.
Anything else? Anything else? Anybody watching? For me, it was that and all sports this weekend. I think I watched 7 or 8 games this weekend. On the women's side, the women's tournament is going to be good, but it may also be awful when you get to the Final Four because Connecticut might be that good. I don't know. Connecticut ain't played nobody, and the one time they did, they only won by 3 points.
Once they play Texas, it's probably going to be.
I'm wondering if Texas could be their nemesis because Texas got the parts. They got all the parts to make it an interesting game. So I don't know.
And they may see Macy wins Michigan again. So I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Cam, you got anybody else? Anything else that you're watching? You want to bring up? No. Anybody we praying for? Rihanna. That situation is crazy.
Yeah.
Why are we shooting at Rihanna? What's that about?
Yeah.
Like, that don't even sound right.
They say she need to come out with some more music. That's right.
Well, that ain't the way to do it. Like firing a gun at it ain't the answer.
81 points.
Nice.
You got it?
Nice.
You got 81.
How many minutes left?
What's time left?
A minute 24.
He gonna get it. He gonna break it.
Got to.
They're gonna help him break it. They're gonna feed him.
Got to. That's what's up. I'm praying for
Shout out to Bam. If you'd have put 100 names in a hat
yeah.
and said pick out the one you think is gonna break the 81, I'd
He
have
for
never
sure
got.
be at the bottom. He for sure be at the bottom.
I'd have never got the Bam out of bite, and that's no shade.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just catch that night where you on fire.
That's not what you do.
And he on fire tonight.
Him scoring 81 means the rest of that squad is terrible because he had to score 81.
Well, no,
the hot man. Defeat the hot man.
I mean, yeah, but
him scoring 81 is more about.
I mean, he's good.
The team you just played was awful.
Yeah, true.
Because they are awful. Let's be very clear.
True.
Is he at the free throw line? Oh no, that's Washington at the free throw line. Washington, you gotta be ashamed of yourself, by the way. The Chiefs gave up 81 points to one guy. Yeah. Now they got two guys on. Now they got two guys on Bam. They got two guys on Bam. They had somebody on the front of them and the second because they don't want him to break the record. Well, Bam got the ball. Bam is driving. He spins. He is fouled.
Oh,
he is fouled
in the active shooting.
1 minute in the active shooting with 1 minute and 16 seconds to go.
Oh yeah.
Bam, ladies and gentlemen, Bam Adebayo needs 1 point, 1 free throw.
I'm kind of pissed because
they break Kobe Bryant's record.
Man, if they wouldn't win the overtime, he could have.
He made it. He did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new number 2 all time.
That's what's up.
83 points
is Bam Adebayo.
Hey, whoever playing fantasy basketball and got Bam Adebayo,
that team. The team you played tonight just got their behinds handed to them.
Yeah,
in spectacular fashion.
Yeah,
this is crazy. This is crazy. 83 points.
Man, we done seen a lot of good stuff in our lifetime, man. For sure.
All right, Luka, I need you to hit 90.
Can I tell y'all something? This is a record I never thought would be broken.
Really?
Kobe's 81. I never thought that'd be broken.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How bad are the Wizards that they just gave up 83 points?
Terrible.
To a forward.
Terrible.
To a forward / center.
I think that's a collective unshout out right there.
Yeah, let's go. Well, let's put prayers up.
I want to pray for.
They're taking Bam out the game.
They gotta take him out the game now.
Yeah, I want to pray for Dak Prescott. 1, for what his situation is. 2, he's gonna have Sam Howell backing him up.
I saw that just a few minutes ago. Sam Howell is now a.
Not bad. It's not bad as backup quarterback at all.
I don't know. As many times as Lloyd and talked down about him, it made me.
First of all, I ain't talking about Dak.
No, I'm talking about Sam Howell.
Oh, he's awful.
Yeah, see, don't give me no.
Not bad for backup.
Yeah, for sure. But Dak's bound to get hurt at some point.
How did Bam Adebayo just score? I got to go back and watch this game. How the heck did Bam Adebayo just score 81, 83 freaking points? 83.
So in disbelief, you froze.
By the way, the Raiders have spent $187 million in free agency. Maybe. Just FYI, maybe. Okay, I saw it in real time, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what's up.
Bam Adebayo. Congratulations. He's my shout out. Obviously, I got to shout him out. Jesus, 83 points is insane. Okay. Do we have any more unshout outs? There was somebody I wanted to pray for. And I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, it should be 15 people all playing for New Jersey.
Now I'm tired of praying for the Nets. Like, they are what they are at this point. I don't even...
Pray for Max Crosby, man. He get back healthy, man. He can go where he want to go.
He definitely wants to go where he wants to go.
Just get a shot in that knee, man. Past your physical.
Who else do we? I think that's it. I apologize for not forgetting my other prayer person. Okay. Oh, I know it. Well, no, I'm gonna give her a shout out. I'm not gonna give her the prayer. Well, she does need prayer, but I'll give her a shout out. It's more positive if I do the shout out. Are we unshouting out anybody?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Unshout out the NBA for canceling Magic City night.
You know what? That's petty.
Very.
First of all, the owners and the city agreed. And who among us don't like lemon pepper wings? Is all I'm trying to say.
Fine by me.
But here's what I'm gonna say. I agree with my frat brother. Shout out to my frat brother. I forgot his name. Jeez, I just went blank. He writes for Anscape. We'll try to get him on the show. But he said, I need y'all to keep that same energy on every other women's issue that's out there. If this is where you want to draw the line, keep that same energy, NBA, for every time we bring up a women's issue. Because Magic City night was for the kids. Like Wu-Tang is for the kids, Magic City night is for the kids.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
Oh my goodness.
Magic City night is crazy, by the way. That is a wild.
It's crazy, but on par for Atlanta.
I don't understand. Okay, but but yet it fits Atlanta.
It fits.
So
it fits. It fits, man.
All right. Shout out to my Memorial State Eagles who gave it a valiant effort the other day in the championship game versus TSU, Tennessee State University. By the way, shout out to Nolan Smith, who what happened? Did I miss something?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Listen, we be breaking news on this show. We be breaking.
I got some breaking news.
What is it?
Just make sure this is right. Hold on.
Make sure it's right now. Don't give us. We want to break news now.
In the final seconds, North Crowley beat Duncanville.
Whoa.
That is
Whoa, man.
I don't know. 52-49.
That is breaking news. Hey, for those who don't live in that area, if you know, you know.
And we ain't talking football.
Yeah, yeah.
That is breaking news for sure.
Dang.
Wow.
Dang, that's what's up.
Gotta go watch the highlights of that now. That had to be a buzzer beater. Had to be a buzzer beater.
Had to.
Wow. So Duncanville's out.
Man. North Crowd is good at everything.
Wow. First the Fat Boys and now this.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to believe in no more.
I just asked if it's a buzzer beater.
That's must see. That was must see high school TV right there.
Well, shout out to North Crowley for pulling off.
Shout out to North Crowley.
For sure.
In a long time in Texas basketball. That's a huge one. That is a huge one. Shout out to my grandmother, who in about 2 hours and 45 minutes will turn 102.
Man, shout out.
Grandma putting up numbers out here in these streets. Man. You thought that 83 was impressive? How about this 102?
Man, that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
That's awesome, man. Shout out to Grandma.
Awesome. Also, shout out you. Also, your birthday and Kenyatta, wedding anniversary. You know what I'm saying? Shout out y'all for sure.
Indeed.
This whole what 10 days is birthdays anniversary for y'all.
And my little sister had a birthday.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it was a week of celebration.
That's what's up.
And I have no more money, so that's the way that works. So don't call me. Don't call me. I ain't got no money.
Yeah.
For the rest of the, whatever.
That's what's up.
But yeah, that's shout out to Grandma. Love Grandma. Anybody else? Anybody else got any shout outs?
Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to you guys, Reggie. Shout out to Byron, and I'm gonna do his shout out for him. He wanted to shout out his daughter, Brand.
No, let him do his daughter.
Okay. My bad. I thought I was doing something good. My bad.
No, you was. Hey, the reason why I stopped you because I was gonna do the same thing, and I was like, I was going to do the same
a collective shout out.
Let's shout her out in the general sense,
collective,
and then let him give the specifics when he comes.
Exactly.
There you go. Okay, we were just showing some love. But then I thought about it. He kind of likes that. He enjoys. So I don't want to take that from him. So there you go. Okay, but shout out to our brother Byron loves you. Okay,
yes, sir.
You got shout outs, Cam?
No, just shout out to you guys.
You should always have at least one shout out, Cam.
Shout out to my boo thing.
There you go.
There you go,
boy.
She all that in a bucket of chips. You hear me?
Hey, do me a favor when we leave this show tonight. Check on our people over at Ole.
I will.
Because it didn't go well. It didn't go well today.
Not yet. Yeah, it didn't go yet.
There's always tomorrow.
They say that the sun will come out.
Well, somebody's making a decision tomorrow, right? So it may.
So you gotta hang on till tomorrow.
That's great. Now, we definitely got something next week. We do need to talk about next week, though. We just need to let it play out a little bit more. I want to see this. I want to see this Luka and Austin Reeves thing play out just a little bit more without Bron.
Oh, that's gonna be controversial. We had a lot more. We had a lot. Yeah, we left a lot on the table today because of that Max Crosby thing, but we had to because nobody saw that coming. We were literally, if you look at my notes, we were going to spend like a half a minute on Max Crosby. There was nothing else to talk about, and then it became the entire show. So there you go. All right, love each and every one of y'all. Enjoy your week. It's going to be good basketball. When we come back next week, we'll be talking NBA and we will be talking brackets. We will get our bracket selections. And by the way, for the past 6 years, if you have bet with this show bracket-wise, you have done quite well because we be killing it on the brackets.
Fact.
Killing it. So get your brackets in, Olay. Get ready next Tuesday. We're going to have the picks ready for you. God bless each and every one of you. Shout out to Max Crosby. Enjoy your plane ride back to Las Vegas. And we out this piece.
I will get you 10 when you're plugging in with the there's no mystery. Let's make history with the five. Oh, the strong 2 and 3. Add 1 more plus me and do the 5. Yeah, we keep it on the floor. And the 4 plus 4 and you got 5. 5. I said before 1 and 9 is 10. And there ain't no spread on the 5. The 5. There's no denying it. This groove here is on the 5.